Welcome, my League of Eagles, 2026. This is Leaders in Light, Love, and Legacy. We're live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. on FavUnite Radio. I'm Joy Ruffen, your Minister of Enlightenment, Awareness, and Awakenings, and your signature style and leadership specialist. The theme this month, oh my goodness, it's so fitting. Let your light take center stage. This is a time for a celebration of you. So what we're going to talk about today, it's solo. Every first of the month, I'll be doing a solo on all the different broadcasts that I do. And it's to get more acquainted with you, to get to know you better, to hopefully get to know you where you'll be sending in comments and questions and concerns so we can begin to really and truly have a conversation and we can connect. And most of you know that I'm always looking for featured guest speakers. And if you're interested, there's plenty of promotions out there. Just let me know. And then there's also my new Style Clarity package, which we'll be promoting really, really soon here. 2026 is going to be a heck of a year. So I thought I'd start off with a little bit of humor. I bet you like humor. I do. I love laughter. But along with that laughter goes a lot of seriousness. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, I've titled it this way. And I hope you have a sense of humor because I'm going to be delivering a lot of stuff here today. And the title is The Great Beauty Illusion and Why the Divine Feminine Needs No Costume. When we talk about letting your light take center stage, we're talking about really and truly the best of you. It's been said over and over in so many different ways, so many different styles, variations, tones, and all of that. But it simply means from head to toe, top to bottom, hair to shoes, when you go to present and to show up in business, whatever type of business it might be, you need to be the best of you. That's genuine, that's real, and that's true. And it's not totally exaggerated. And that's what we're going to talk about a little bit today. Some of you will disappear and say, she's a little bit too prudish and proper and prim and prissy and persnickety for me. And others will say, oh my goodness, it's about time someone spoke to that. This is going to be a fascinating conversation. There is a fascinating performance happening in the world of women today. And it's kind of unspoken competition of adornments, enhancements, and manufactured beauty fixes. Everywhere you look, there are lashes reaching for heaven. I'll be laughing. Nails designed like jeweled armor going down to your toes. Hair arriving in glorious abundance. So many different styles and colors that sometimes and oftentimes don't fit the person. But that's another conversation. We don't judge here. We're sharing. Lips overinflated with ambition and digital filters smoothing faces into porcelain dolls. It's as if a curtain has fallen between women, the women who are, and what they believe they must appear to be. There's a big misconception there. And the divide is humongous. But within this performative culture lies a deeper truth. None of these embellishments have ever created style, class, or elegance. And it has nothing to do with how much money you have, how much education you have, how much others might consider you the norm of what is beautiful and attractive, how much wealth you have, education, the great body, and all of the other adjectives and adverbs that you can use. They don't fit. What they create is distractions, sometimes delightful, sometimes deceptive, always external. And the external, while fun, is not where feminine sovereignty is born. And we, my League of Eagles, are about soul sovereignty at its highest vibration, which is where you reign supreme with heart and soul connected, knowing who you are or in the process of becoming. Because a woman truly rooted in herself, a woman who knows her own light, does not rely on synthetic additions to feel radiant, no matter her generation, even the younger generation. Her power resides in her presence. Her elegance is carved by the way she carries her years, her choices, and her wisdom. And acknowledgement or knowledge is not wisdom. Style for the awakened woman is not a costume, it is consciousness. It does not flutter with lash extensions that are 4 or 5 deep and look so artificial, or swell with filters on lips that just don't seem to be real at all. It deepens with self-respect. It expands with truth. It matures with awareness. When a woman begins to remember who she is beyond culture, beyond pressure, beyond comparisons, she rediscovers something profoundly liberating. She has never needed what the world told her she lacked. Oh, let that marinate. Let that simmer. Let it percolate. It's very powerful. Now, this is not a critique of the enhancements themselves. Beauty has always been a playground. Excuse me, I'm getting over somewhat of a beginning cold, even with the flu shot. But you and I, we let nothing get us down. We just keep going. I just hope I don't have to snort and snorkel too much. Beauty has always been a playground, and women have always been the architects. Lashes, nails, extensions, shapewear, wigs, hair pieces. These things can be fun, expressive, artistic. They can be forms of self-adornment, celebration, and creative flair. But the issues arise when they become a mask instead of an accessory. When they are used not to amplify confidence, but to compensate for its absence. Oh, that's a biggie. When that is the case, this is where so many modern women find themselves trapped between the desire to be seen and the fear of showing their true selves. Enhancements become armor against vulnerability, when in truth, vulnerability is one of the most exquisite qualities a woman can possess. Remember, we're not here for perfection. We're here to perfect our skills, our talents, our gifts, and to excel at them, not perfection. And this is where many of us have gone astray. Let us talk about lashes for a moment. Oh my goodness gracious, sakes alive. The dramatic fans that promote instant glamour. They can be playful, yes, and they can fit in certain environments and circumstances, but they are not a substitute for a woman's natural ability to express emotion, intention, or magnetism. A lash can imitate the power of a woman's gaze when she is certain of herself. Her eyes speak a language that no synthetic fiber can replicate. Oh my gracious, and nails, those sculptured, polished, elongated. Oh, I'm exaggerating to make a point. Works of art. They may command attention, but they do not define the strength of a woman's hand, nor do they reflect the grace with which she shapes her own life. The same applies to hair extensions and wigs. Tools of transformation, indeed they are, that allow women to shift their looks with ease. And there's a beauty in that when you know how to apply it and do it with grace, dignity, and style that's innate to you. They can be empowering when chosen from joy, yet burdensome when chosen from insecurities. Oh, that's a biggie. And then there are the lips. Oh my. Plumped, filled, contoured into trends that come and go like seasons. You gotta have a sense of humor. But the lips of an awakened woman are powerful, not because of their volume, because of what they speak into the world. The divine feminine expresses truth, compassion, leadership, and intention through her language. No injections will ever elevate the quality of a woman's voice, nor will any procedure enhance her ability to articulate wisdom. And my League of Eagles know this. I know that you know it. I am repetitive. I repeat with a reason. All the knowledge that you acquire is not wisdom. And we'll speak to that at another time. The most beautiful lips are those that speak with integrity, humor, and clarity. Qualities no surgeon can manufacture. And before we go further, let me say that there's nothing wrong with a little bit of enhancement, a little bit of adornment, a little bit of this and that and the other. But let's not exaggerate it. Let's not make it extreme where it's a fake facade. And the extremes of it don't speak to the real, true, genuine embodiment of you if you are an awakened eagle. Digital filters, the quiet illusionists of the modern age, may be the most seductive enhancements of all. They erase pores, lines, textures, everything that provides a woman, that proves a woman has lived. And yet, the lines on her face are the very marks of her story. They hold the laughter she survived, the insights she's earned, the resilience she's built. When a woman filters away her history, she filters away her wholeness. The divine feminine cannot be photoshopped. She must be embodied. She must stand as she is, radiant, not because she chases perfection, but because she embodies the real, true, genuine, authentic self that she is. Body contouring and shapewear are another layer in this culture of theater. Tools that clench, lift, and sculpt. They can also offer confidence in a moment, but they cannot create self-worth. True beauty is not measured by inches or silhouettes. It is measured by alignment. When a woman is aligned with herself, she becomes magnetic. People may not understand why she captures and captivates a room. They simply feel it. It is not the body that commands attention. It is the soul wearing it. And my League of Eagles, let me back up and share with you that, again, repetitive. Truth, love, and beauty resides in every individual, every soul. Our awareness and the programming, conditioning, and the sexualizing of what the system considers real beauty has been so overrated. There is beauty in every individual, regardless to the shape of the nose, the lips, the eyes, the ears, the neck, the breasts, tubies. I mean, we have been so conditioned and programmed to this one type of hourglass, angelic type of beauty. Beauty is everywhere. Learn to embrace and enhance yours. Let your moral compass, the integrity and the morality of you, and the honor and the loyalty and the respect that you have for you begin to surface and show up in every ounce of your being. Divine masculine and feminine combined, the balance that you find, it's like the scale, it'll go up and down and around and sway. But you have both within you. The sovereignty, the sacred sovereignty of you is truth, love, and beauty. Allow it to shine. The copy, comparing, and competing is over. Find the beauty within you, the equality, the freedom, the individuality, and the power that is yours, that cannot be replicated by anyone or duplicated, even with this AI taking over. Don't buy into much of what is considered beautiful. Travel in your mind through your books and through the telly and the computer and your actual travels, and you will see and find beauty everywhere you go. Because where does true style reside? It resides in sovereignty. The sovereignty of a woman who knows she is whole before she adorns herself. And adorning is good. It's just knowing how to do it. Elegance is not something you paste on. It is something you rise into. It is just another journey that you take. Class is not a performance. It is a vibration. And style, real style, is a signature of a woman whose inner and outer worlds agree, even in this casual mode. When a woman awakens to her divine femininity, she understands that adornments are optional, but self-awareness is not. She stops decorating her insecurities and begins to embellish her truth. Her choices become intentional instead of reactive. She adorns not to impress, but to express. We are not here to impress anyone, not even ourselves. We're here to learn to adorn and be proud of our image and how we adorn ourselves, but for the love and the truth and the beauty of ourselves, not to impress anyone, but to express our truth, love, and beauty. Women today are awakening in powerful numbers. Look around. Conversations are shifting. Values are evolving. The divine feminine is remembering herself. She is reclaiming her voice, her body, and her boundaries, and her joy. And with that awakening comes a new level of discernment. And we're talking about discernment here, not judgment. Is this enhancement an expression of who I am, or a substitute for who I am afraid to be? That question alone perhaps reshapes the entire landscape of beauty. It divides costume from character, illusion from essence, and imitation from embodiment. Because the woman aligned with her sovereignty does not hide behind trends. She transcends them. She learns what trends fits her body, her shape, her personality, her lifestyle, her colors, her fabrics, and all of that. She does not chase validation. She emanates certainty. And she does it not fearing age. She honors evolution. She does not seek approval. She offers inspiration. When a woman stands in the fullness of her divine feminine energy, she becomes the very thing other women try and attempt to imitate. And yet she does it without trying or attempting at all. That is her power. That is her elegance. That is her class. That is unmistakably her signature style. It can be simple. It can be sporty. It can be casual. It can be chic. It can be dramatic. It can be eclectic. It can be exaggerated. It can be everything, but it's her at her best and highest vibration. Let's add grace and humor to this because the journey is not meant to be heavy. Ooh, there's nothing wrong with enjoying the beauty aisle, the salon chair, the wig shop, or the filter. If you're using them like a spice, not a staple. Let me say that again. If you're using them like a spice, not a staple. The divine feminine loves ornamentations, but she refuses to be dependent on them. Think of enhancements the way you think of accessories. Delightful additions, never the foundation. A crown is charming, but it is meaningless if the woman wearing it does not know She is already royalty. Sovereignty is not purchased. It is embodied. And that leads me to your higher source, your higher power, your higher authority, your divine source, divine power. There's so many ways to say it. Doesn't matter who it, she, or it is, or he might be. Your knowing is that your moral compass, your integrity, and your morality is in alignment with the true embodiment of you. This awakening is not about abandoning beauty. It is about redefining it. There's a lot of confusion out here today. I'm going back to Dr. Zeus now. You see it, I see it, we all see it. Few speak to it. It is about correcting the imbalance between inner and outer attention. We all long to be seen, heard, and valued. There's no getting around that. It's true for everyone, men, women, and children, and even animals. And we are the human race, another form of animal, which is hard for many people to accept. For too long, women have been conditioned to prioritize appearances over essence, presentation over presence. But that era is ending. Today's woman is wiser, deeper, more discerning. And discerning is the key, not judgmental, discerning. First with herself, and then sharing that beauty, truth, and beauty, love with others. She's learning to decorate her joy, not her insecurities. She is choosing to invest in her power, not her illusions. We all have them. She is recognizing that the world does not need another flawless face. Oh my goodness. It needs a woman who is fully alive and present. And so we return to the central truth. Authenticity is a new luxury. Self-awareness is a new glamour. Alignment is a new beauty standard. And all the women who are awakening to this are in the process of becoming and are the new examples. A woman in touch with herself becomes untouchable, not because she is unstoppable, but because she is undeniably her genuine, true, real self. She walks with a different rhythm. She speaks with a different resonance. Her aura speaks and expands beyond anything makeup can achieve. She becomes unforgettable because she is real, genuine, true. As you step into your own sovereignty, remember, this enhancement may make you noticeable, but your essence makes you influential. And influence, not imitation, is where the divine feminine truly reigns. So wear the lashes if you like. Enjoy the nails if they bring you joy. Experiment with hair, lips, or fashion as you please, but do it from truth, not fear. Do it from sovereignty, not scarcity. Do it because it delights you, not because you think it defines you, because it does not, especially when it's over-exaggerated. I look to, as I did many, many moons ago, and I still do somewhat, sad to say, the communications industry. We're on the networks, the major networks back in the time. Most all of the network women wore fake eyelashes, but they wore one or two pair. They didn't put on 3 or 4 where it was like you had like some type of entity on the top of your lashes. That's not what a definition of you is all about. The awakened woman does not build herself from the outside in. Oh my goodness, you've heard this from everyone, from everywhere. She builds from the inside out. And when she does, her presence becomes the very thing the world stops to admire. No filter required. No costume necessary. Just pure, radiant sovereignty, womanhood. Divine femininity that's rooted in grace. With power and radiance that leads the way into a new era of an authentic feminine expression. And let's not forget that limited feminine expression is a combination of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, seeking its equality, its freedom, its individuality. And it's not asking for permission. It's just stepping into the arena and owning it. And that's what you, my League of Eagles, are here to do. Oh my goodness, what a conversation. Thank you for spending this time with me. I appreciate your energy and your presence. I'd like to leave you with this. And this is the power of you. The great beauty illusion that's so prevalent now is not what the divine feminine is all about. Your divine feminine does not need a costume. It needs a pure, true essence of you. And remember this, I leave you with this gem, this jewel. It will be your miracle. Empowerment without your liberation, seeking your sovereignty, your equality, your freedom, your individuality, and the power within you means nothing. There is no empowerment without the liberation of you knowing who you are. I invite you to watch every week my Joy Ruffen Fashioning Femininity, Style, and Truth. We're here on YouTube every Thursday. And remember also to join me on my other network broadcasts that we do on Mondays, Leaders and Legacy and Style, the Divine Masculine and Feminine. That's on Mondays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Leading Ladies, Leaving Legacies. My League of Eagles is comprised of both men and women, but I support and I align with women and I adore men, and it's a mutual admiration. But I'm here for us, our women, our females, our ladies to awaken. So be aware and know that you are here to be the new examples, and that the great beauty illusion is for you in fun, not for an everyday adornment. That said, I love for you to like, to comment, and to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do that because we're looking to build a community, and I'd like to have you as a part of it. And I'd love for you to communicate. We want to get it where you come in and share your thoughts and your comments with me. So hit that bell, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and share your comments. And also remember, we have soon coming to you a new Style Clarity package. It's back to the basics, to the beginning, to the rebirth of what style and signature style and individuality and showing up the best version of you is all about. So my League of Eagles, until the next time, thank you for sharing this space with me. I love spending this time with you. I ask you in love always, from my heart to yours, much love. Stay radiant, own your power, own your style, stay confident, and let your light lead the way. And remember that this is the month and the theme for to let your light take center stage. You belong on the stage. You are the light. From my heart to yours, much love and all the best always. See you soon. Cheers and happy 2026. Cheers.